Hi, this is Dan from You Are a Drummer. Right now I'm going to talk about some basic music theory for drummers. We're just going to go into rhythm right now and not into note value, into pitch value rather. So, music notation. So we'll only deal with one pitch value right now along one line. A time signature, like 4/4, is the structure of a measure. The value on the bottom is what type of note gets the beat. The value on the top is how many of these beats or how many of these notes are in the measure. So, what type of note and how many. So in this case, a quarter note gets the beat, and there are 4 quarter notes per measure. A quarter note looks like this. So in this measure, we have 4 quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if the beat is right here, you'd play the measure like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we would count that 1, 2, 3, 4. If we had a measure that was 2/4, the quarter note would get the beat, but there's only 2 quarter notes per measure. So that would look like this. It would still sound like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's basically the same rhythm, but it's notated slightly differently, and we would count it differently. So if you looped measures together, for example, like this, and it was all quarter notes in 4/4, let's see, 4/4, we would count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But if we had two 2/4 measures or 4 2/4 measures, it's the same amount of beats so there's still 8 beats, but we count it 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 instead. Now an eighth note looks like this. Looks like a quarter note, but it has a little flag on it. An eighth note is half the value of a quarter note. So in a 4/4 measure, you can fit up to 8 eighth notes. And when you string them together, you actually connect it like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So the way we count that is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So if this is the beat, the quarter note, the way you count it is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. A 16th note by itself looks like a quarter note with 2 flags on it. In a 4/4 measure, we can fit up to 16 16th notes because they're half the value of an eighth note. So when you string 16th notes together, similar to the eighth notes, you connect the bar lines like that. So those are 4 16th notes. And so on. The way you count 16th notes is 1 E and 2 E and So if you counted this, this is the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. The way you count the 16th note is 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. This stuff's really important to get in your brain because as you start playing complex rhythms, you're really going to need to hear what it is in your head. And if you can verbalize it using this kind of terminology, it's going to be a lot easier on you. So this goes even more in depth. You have 32nd notes, 64th notes if you wanted. A half note is like a quarter note, but it's hollow inside, and a whole note is just this without the stem on it. A whole note is twice the value, or a half note is twice the value of a quarter note. A whole note is 4 times the value of a quarter note. So in a 4/4 measure, you could have one whole note, or you could have 2 half notes.